Hello and welcome back to the Full Force Combat Podcast. I'm your host for today, Alex, joined by the one and only Ben Pickles. How are you feeling, Ben?
Yeah, good, mate. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No, it's all good. So as the people at home are watching, we are running a collaboration with Undeniable Fight Night 1 for a historic event in Preston in a week and a half's time. We have Ben here, half of the main event with us. Ben, how does it feel to be part of such of a historic card of its as its kind?
Well, to be honest, mate, it's a big opportunity for me. Obviously, the last time I jumped on it, we're on 24 hours notice. So to get a bit of an head start this time with a good 8-week camp, I feel like I can put a good show on. I think I did last time, but I think there were plenty more that I have to show, and come fight night, I'm confident it's going to be a cracking fight.
Yeah, no, mate, I'm looking forward to it. I'm absolutely buzzing for it. So for the people who haven't been introduced to you, we'll jump all the way back to the start and just kind of ask how you got into combat sports in the first place.
To be honest, mate, it's quite a funny story because I was getting picked on at school. So it was actually my mum that sent me boxing, and I kind of thought, well, I'm getting beat up at school. Why the fuck you paying some me to go somewhere that they're going to beat me up again? Do you know what I mean? And I fucking hated it, mate, to tell you the truth. But obviously, afterwards, I got into it, and it just stemmed from there. It's like 20 years ago now. I feel a bit old, but yeah.
No, mate, it's a great story. That really is. I only got into it a little bit on later in life, but yeah. So I suppose you're happy now that your mum took you down to the lessons?
Yeah. I mean, the first training session I ever did, I tried to leave, and she was sat outside in car park, and she frog marched me back in and told the coach basically he goes nowhere. If he goes to the toilet, you stick with him. He goes nowhere without anybody. So yeah, it was kind of good that she did that.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So when you was that age and you started boxing a little bit, was there any heroes what you had around that time, or just?
To be honest, mate, yes, Ricky Hatton. I mean, it's awful what's happened, but Ricky Hatton, it's probably sounds cliche after obviously him passing away, but he was somebody that I can remember watching him on Box Office, and he was my idol really. He was the reason that I love going to the gym. He was just the working class hero that he is, and he meant a lot to me. Do you know what I mean? Without even knowing somebody personally, it's kind of weird. But yeah, Ricky was a big part of my journey growing up.
Yeah, it was kind of like when the other morning when the news about his death come around. I don't know about you, but you could just kind of it just felt like a mad kind of wave of throughout
definitely.
Just like, oh,
I think everybody sort of felt him as their family. You know what I mean? That was the thing. So it's kind of everybody's lost a part of their own family if you're into boxing. I think that's how he. And that's a massive thing for somebody to be so liked in boxing that nobody's had a bad word to say about him. It's just testament to his character.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. But so just kind of jumping back to yourself, kind of what's your motivation to fight? What's the reasons behind it?
To be honest, mate, I've obviously struggled a little bit with drink before and stuff like that, and obviously having a son really motivates me to show him that I need it for my own mental health more than anything as well. If I'm not training, I balloon up in weight, I'm not disciplined, and I want to show my son that there's more to life than hitting rock bottom and having to pick yourself up all the time. If you're consistent with it, then good things will happen.
Yeah, I love it, mate. But so in terms of your fighting style, what would you say your best assets are?
Mate, to be fair, I'm more of a boxer. I'm not a big brawler. It's weird saying that when you've fought in the A-Bales bare knuckle because that is no skill level at all. But I feel like my jab, my reach, I'm quite composed when I'm in there. I don't kind of, rush in. I like to figure stuff out and box in my own time. It's sometimes a curse because I can start a bit slowly, but sometimes if I find that rhythm, it can be a long night for whoever else is in the ring.
Oh, yeah. So speaking of the other person in the ring, so obviously this is a rematch. A rematch, but now under the sanctioned rules? Is there kind of anything you switched up for this one, or is it just kind of focused on your own skills?
No, but just obviously, I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a strong lad. But I think I just went away from the last one needing to work on my fitness and work on my ring. There's nothing much else that I haven't been looking at him too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy. He wanted the rematch as well. He didn't have to do that, obviously. He thinks it's going to be a good fight, and yeah, I'm just looking forward. And thanks to him and everybody at Undeniable and HBO for agreeing to let me have this rematch. It means a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's a rematch main event on a big historic card. I think it's so great now that HBO have been able to get hybrid boxing under these sanctioned rules now, and it's just going to elevate it so much. I mean, you look at the likes of dirty boxing in America and kind of the way
massive.
Like that's been making. Do you have kind of any goals for the hybrid, or are we just taking it kind of?
No, mate. To be fair, I just want to see where I can go personally. It's on my journey. Do you know what I mean? If that's hybrid, if that's glove, you know. I am 34. I'm not going to be in the sport a long time, and I have a lot of aspirations to coach as well afterwards. So for me, it's just about getting to where I feel comfortable enough to pack it in. Do you know what I mean? While I'm still motivated, while I'm not getting the shit kicked out of me in the gym by these younger lads, I'm going to keep going. But I don't want it to get to a point where I think I'm just doing it just for the sake of doing it. I want to give somebody else a bit of an opportunity and bring their career through afterwards.
Yeah, 100%. So, just kind of in terms of the training camp in the gym, is there any kind of training partners you want to shout out who's been helping you along?
Oh, there's quite a few. Jake Jeffries, one of my main sparring partners, Sammy Gill, Johnny Greenwood, the coach down at Switch Hitters. I mean, all the lads down there. I've only recently, in the last year, started down at that gym, but that's really helped me because before I was fighting sort of independently and picking my own fights and stuff. So it's nice to have a bit of backing and not have to think about all that myself. I can just train, and I've got a great team around me. So yeah, everybody at Switch Hitters, big love. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely.
And I better say thank you to my girlfriend as well, because she will kill me if I don't put that out there. So yeah, thank you to her for putting up with the mood swings, for the food and everything else. I do love you.
Yeah. Was she sat behind the camera there, just kind of
side? No. I'm working away, but it just came into my head then and thought, oh shit, I better say that.
Oh yeah, sure, I love it, mate. But yeah, so how can people buy tickets off you, Ben? How can people come and support?
Well, I've got tickets personally. I haven't got a lot left. I think I have maybe 8 tickets of my allocation left. But get in touch. Yeah, from me, or I think some of the other fighters, if you're closer to that area, they have tickets as well. So obviously, I'm not from the same area as quite a lot of them. But yeah, anybody in Bradford wants to come and support, obviously it's in Preston. But yeah, get in touch. I've got Insta and Snapchat, so whatever.
Yeah. So what's your Instagram handle, Ben? So the people.
Oh, it's the Champs Camp Keithley.
Champs Camp. There we go. Champs Camp Keithley. There we go, everybody. You've heard it from the man himself. Go add him up. Go support the man. Big main event inbound. So excited to watch. And yeah, Ben, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me, mate.
Brilliant. No, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Perfect, mate. Thank you very much.
Take care. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, buddy.